Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. Thanks for tuning in. I'm here to do a December 2023 money, abundance, career opportunities, blessings coming your way reading. So it's all signs, collective reading, and we're going to use Oracle and Tarot decks. Okay. And I'm going to actually, for entrepreneurs, I have a special deck I'm going to use that's going to give you specific business advice. Now, I'm not a financial advisor or a business advisor or anything like that. I'm not a medical professional or anything. So use your intuition. You have free will, final say. You know best. Check out the disclaimer, please. In the description box, you'll also find the decks I use. Ascending. Because you demand more from yourself, others respect you deeply. You rise to a new level. What else do we have? I'm getting something about a key as well. Keys. Take action. Chance favors those in motion. You must act on your dreams in order to achieve what you want. It's just for the greatest, highest good of the collective, please. Thank you, angels, guides. Key. Whoa. Okay, you have a couple that want to come out. Wow, all right. A lot that wants to come out. All right, wow. A breakthrough, security, support, destiny. Wow. All right, so security is a process, not a product. Remember, one step at a time. Build your foundation block by block and keep climbing. So we have ascending, taking action, security, support, and destiny. And there's this breakthrough here. Don't let your limitations stop your success. I'm going to say, don't let your perceived limitations stop your success. You have the strength to break through. I'm feeling an Ace of Swords moment here. All right. And then we have support can come in all different ways. It may not be coming from who you think. All right. So this could be an important person or advisor offering you advice. And then you have destiny, like the river flows into the sea. Some things are just meant to be, and allow yourself to be guided. Be open to that support, because this may lead you to your destiny. This may be, in fact, your destiny, but you still, I believe that we still need to take action, because we need to show the universe that this is what we want. That's why I feel, and I've been getting this in a lot of readings throughout the month of November, that's why it's important that we are very clear on our own intention, because that's what we're going to send out. If we're unclear, then our results may be unclear, or we just might not have steady growth. But if we're very clear and set and focused, we're going to have much better time, much easier time attracting that which we want. All right. But it is it's a great time to be manifesting, and not just manifesting, but also like turning that into becoming a money magnet or a wealth magnet, or opportunities. Maybe if you're not focused on wealth and money, you're focused on your other resources. Maybe you want to have more time. How can you attract what you want, or, have that attracted to you, and keep it? Because it's one thing to manifest, but then it's another thing to actually continue to do that. And that's why I say be the magnet, right? So let's see. It's being the money magnet here. Wealth, prosperity, growth. Anything else? Generosity. Make a small donation. It's the right thing to do. Being generous attracts abundance. That's true. Some people may wonder why. What we do, we attract. Basically, what we think about, we bring about, right? So if we're in a scarcity mindset and we feel we have nothing to give, then we're coming at it again from like a desperation sort of dire sort of vibe, right? But if you act as though you have money, and you, even if it's small, and you show that you're managing your money well and you're generous, you'll be gifted with more abundance. That's one thing there. Now the thing is obviously follow your own beliefs on this. I can't guarantee this is 100%. Like everything that I say is going to be that if you do this, this will happen. Obviously, I mean, common sense and things too. All right. And then I am getting that fresh start though. Yeah. Fresh start. Never fear. The end of something marks the start of something new. So that's like death card energy right there. So this is about beginning again. Some of you are beginning again. And also I want to say about donating, if you can't donate money, maybe donate clothes, make some room in your closet, for those new clothes that you'll need for that new position that you're wanting and that you're making happen. All right. Let's see what else. That's why decluttering is so important. We're showing the universe through our actions, not just our words, that we're ready for new things. We're ready to attract that abundance and maintain it, keep it. Oh, goals. I almost said coins. Goals. All right. Card 13. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. So there's that fresh start coming in. All right. Okay. I'm getting some Gemini energy right now. Let's go ahead and move into tarot now and see what we need to know. Messages for the greatest, highest good. What do we most need to know, please, as far as career, money, prosperity, wealth, abundance? What do we most need to know for the viewers? Oh, okay. We have a couple of cards out. Well, we have the Queen of Wands. Very nice. Oh, wow. Okay. And then we also have the King of Pentacles. So these energies together are great. And that because we have the fiery and then we have that stable security. So, in taking action, that might be your energy now. And that's going to lead you to the King of Pentacles, meaning you'll become that, not you have to go find yourself a king. No, that's not this channel. But so this person here, this Queen of Wands, no one stops her, right? No one stops them. They are all about, going towards their passion, living their passion. There's a larger than life personality. They're generally able to attract people and things and also through hard work. It's not like they just sit there on their throne and collect things, but they use their intuition. They know deep down that they should trust their gut, and they do actually trust their gut on this. This is very instinctual. This is an independent energy too. Cats are very independent. Cats are very intuitive. And this is also realizing that we all have that little bit of magic inside of us. And how do we transform that magic into action steps that can lead us towards our goals? The King of Pentacles is a great pair, or a great match for this Queen of Wands, because the King of Pentacles is that overall visionary kind of, knows what to do with resources once they have them. So while the Queen of Wands may manifest, the King of Pentacles, as I was just talking about, would be that magnet, would know how to manage their money maybe. Not that the Queen of Wands wouldn't, but I'm talking just about energy here as you're taking action. I also am getting this card keep coming off the deck here. So we have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, that totally makes sense. This is one way we can achieve this sort of, once we decide we're putting something in action and all that, and we've got the fresh start and we're excited and eager as the Queen of Wands energy is. And we want to think long term, right? We want to think how to maintain the stability, how to manage our resources well, time, effort, resources as far as money, wealth, if you're not working, how to manage the resources that you do have currently. And one way we can do that in real life is it doesn't cost anything, is to express gratitude, right? And to be generous, as that card said before. When we are grateful for what we have, we attract more things for which to be grateful. All right, these are sort of law of attraction kind of concepts here. So the Three of Pentacles, this is really getting things down. You're setting that foundation. Maybe you're collaborating with people. Maybe you're reading some books on it too. This is very much knowledge based. The King of Pentacles got to the king status because they learned, they used the resources well. They couldn't get there though without that Queen of Wands. That's that actually taking action, a fiery, like having the passion and the action to go after and then achieve this solid stability, security that perhaps you're looking for, viewer. Also with the Three of Pentacles, I'm getting this energy here that you will be scrutinized, possibly. If you're going into your own business, it's pretty likely that you may get some, reviews or comments or whatever it is you're doing that don't lift you up. That's competition, that's jealousy, that's people's own insecurities, that's people's own ugliness, I guess you could say. That's not a reflection of you. So while these people, can give good advice, and it really comes down to, what are you passionate about, right? What's going to make you sit comfortably? What's going to make you sleep comfortably? How being happy with ourselves and knowing our true value. And like I said, while there's a lot of benefit to collaborating, because we can't possibly know it all. Why make it more difficult for ourselves? I was always trying to do everything myself, 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 and I continue to be like that. However, um, it's important to open yourself up to resources and try some new things out, and maybe we have to deviate from our plans, and those are things that I'm working on and I'm actually doing, and I'm actually seeing a little more growth and progress with my business outside of here, and a little bit even on this channel. So this is, I'm practicing what I'm saying here. Yeah, actually the Chris Reck 60-day challenge, being a dent maker, that's actually helping me a lot. There's a lot of knowledge there. I don't know if some of you saw that from Minopon Tarot, but that's a great opportunity, a wonderful opportunity for businesses, and just for people in general, for personal growth. So I'm getting a lot out of it, and it's free for now. This time it's free. So I don't work for him or anything like that. I'm expressing gratitude right now. Okay, this is one way I can show gratitude, is by sharing with others, by teaching others, helping others, how to connect, and also by showing my appreciation for Chris, who was so kind, really, and generous to help us get meet our goals. He's been there, done that. So, all right. And that's, by the way, that's not just for tarot readers. That's for there are people from all over the world with all different types of business ideas. A lot of them do enjoy tarot. That's how they found him, but it's not just about that. He's actually an entrepreneur himself. He's had many businesses. He continues to have many businesses. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Sorry. All right, here we go. I'm not sorry, actually. Sorry, I'm not sorry. All right. So, Knight of Pentacles. Yes. So again, I'm getting something too about once you're in the situation, you feel like you have maybe changed some old patterns and beliefs that kind of got in the way from your success. Maybe you had some self-doubt or just other limiting beliefs, or maybe you were taking advice from people that actually had never been in your position or didn't believe the way you believe. The reason you were given your specific dream, viewer, is because you have what it takes to put it into action and to go after it and to secure it and create it. So really, there are no bad ideas, really. Well, I guess there are, but you just can't be hurting people and breaking laws and stuff like that. But if you think you have an idea and it seems kind of out there, this is a great time to just see what happens. Come up with a plan. I always see this as like a blueprint, right? Come up with a plan. Be flexible. This is a very fixed energy here, very stationary kind of energy, but it's not. This is sort of like after they've taken some action, they have this opportunity. So maybe after the planning and after you know your passion, you have somewhat of a plan of how to get there. Your overall intention, right? You want that King of Pentacles possibly, and I just heard Heidi and I heard Sullivan too, or Sylvania, Pennsylvania, Transylvania, Sylvania, even. Decadence. I'm hearing something about decadence, maybe Decker as well. And there's something about, for some of you, there's the way you speak. There's something attractive about you as a speaker. Okay, so take that as it resonates. And I guess also I would reverse that and say, what speaks to you? So this is that offer, right? It's something that is a golden opportunity. It's the fresh start. So you have it in hand, and now it's like, where do we go with it? Well, let's find out. Now, opportunities can come in all sizes. It could be you find a cool article, a book, and it offers really practical step-by-step advice. It could be you find a new channel on YouTube that's teaching you things you want to know. It could be your friend invites you to accompany him or her to a class or something, and then it sparks some interest. So we should be saying yes to things right now. Oh my goodness, look at this. Yes, we should be saying yes to things. But look what we have with it. We have the Nine of Swords and the Moon card. So you may not feel you have everything. The moon card is about things being secret, or not quite knowing. It can be a deceptive energy here too. But I noticed with this particular card, the wolf is actually biting on to one of the rays, it looks like, and the other one's trying. So this is about, even if you're not, as far as this, career, money, wealth, prosperity, abundance, opportunity reading, I'll have to come up with like an acronym for that. But it's having to do with, yes, you may not see it all right now. It may not be clear. You realize you don't quite know things, and maybe you've been keeping your ideas secret too. That's also another thing I'm picking up with this. But we have to have confidence. We have to act and take that step. We have the sun with us here. This is our vitality. This is fiery energy again. So we have Leo here. We have Pisces. I also say Cancer for the moon, and we have some earth sign energy for sure. Lots of pentacles. I love seeing that in this sort of reading. And then here we have Nine of Swords. So this is that sleepless nights, nightmare card. I always call it the nightmare card. But this is being so wrapped up in your head that you're not seeing the sun. The moon, what you don't know, is literally blocking the sun. The moon's blocking the sun here for you, okay? And that's what's keeping you up. You have awareness, and you know that, but it's like, why don't I know all of it? How come I don't, what's not fitting? And that could be causing stress, anxiety, and therefore pressure, right? So we want to it's funny because when we go after something we really want, we almost have to back off too at the same time. It's like this dance, because we don't want to focus so hard on a particular outcome that we're not letting things breathe, and we're not remaining open to new possibilities and opportunities, and to letting that sunshine in and celebrating your victories, your successes along the way, small steps, okay? And I've been saying that for November too, and actually this whole year, small steps leading to big success. All right, we don't jump up a flight of stairs if it's like 10 steps higher, 12, or whatever it is, right? We do have to go step by step. Sometimes you can skip a step, but actually it does kind of almost always change your gait. Like it kind of, you're like a little unstable maybe. So it's really important not to be skipping steps, to have your business plan in place, and to realize that even when things look gloomy and you're stressed out, the sun's still there. The sun's still available to you. You're still a life force in and of yourself, and you do inspire people. You inspire people. You've been able to inspire people. I feel a lot of you are in the helping profession, or going to be, and wanting to help and heal others. And you have that energy here. I like seeing the moon and the sun together, because this is like everything. It's being comfortable. It's being comfortable not knowing every single step. The Eight of Cups, you never see what's around that mountain, right? There's going to be challenges, sure. But with the challenges comes opportunities for growth. And that's how we really, really, change and meet that new success, that fresh start. Growth is not always comfortable. It really isn't. It's uncomfortable. So it's how can you stay more comfortable? Watch your thoughts, right? Make sure you're not devaluing yourself. Make sure you're not talking bad about yourself, okay? Because that has power. Unfortunately, it does. I mean, fortunately and unfortunately, what we say, think, do, and feel does matter. But yeah, all right. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, so there's that little bit of, I have this opportunity. What do I do? I hear Alicia and Levi. There's something about Portuguese or Portugal. I'm getting something about someone's environment hindering them. They're saying their environment that they're actually in. By the way, I'm clairaudient. Didn't know if you knew that. That's not my name, clairaudient. It's actually, I have clairaudience. So I can hear things, subtle things from the universe, and I channel that for you here. So yeah, I'm picking up on this. Like someone has maybe a template for what they want to do, but they're feeling confined, restricted, and like they can't breathe themselves. So how can they be free to explore? How can they Hmm. There's something here about someone exercising their authority, maybe a bit too much over somebody else. And yeah, I just heard someone say, I've been grasping at straws. And I think a lot of you know that the environment you're in is not conducive to this fresh, bright, new energy that you're in. So some of you will be making some changes. I just had a card come out at me, and it's power. This happens all the time. I have all these decks lined up, and every once in a while, one will just slowly move towards me and stay there. And if I push it back, it comes right back. So how it sits there for 15 minutes and doesn't move and then all of a sudden does, I don't know. I think it's cool. Thank you, Spirit. I love you. All right. So power, strong potential and abilities, more fire energy. This is, if you want it enough, you can do it. You can have it. Make it happen. And I don't say, I'm not saying that like, oh, it's easy. If you want it, you'll get it. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying with the right supports, with the right steps, um, you can get yourself where you want to be. Let's stop and think. I invite you all to stop and think about how far you have come. What have you accomplished? Where are you now as opposed to where you were 10 years ago? What sort of positive things can you celebrate, or situations or something? Fresh start, a powerful fresh start. Using your abilities to their fullest, even if they seem weird. All right. I come from a teaching background, but also applied behavior analysis, which is an applied science. So it's applied psychology. So it's all about measuring, analyzing data. You only observing what you can see, feel, hear, all that sort of stuff. It has to be observable, measurable behaviors. Now, then I move into something which is completely different. I'm using my other abilities. This is not about if I see it. I can't see it. There's no way I can. I just know what I know, right? There's not going to be any graph that's going to show the things I'm talking about or anything. It's not behavior analysis. This is straight up like intuitive work that I'm doing now. So even though, some of you may be what they call type A, which I've been accused of, and you like to see results, you can come up with a way to figure out what results mean to you and how you're going to measure them. But the bottom line is there are some things that we're just not going to be able to make sense of. you know just because you can't see it, hear it, smell it, touch it, whatever, doesn't mean it doesn't exist, right? And that's the same thing with your dream. Just because it hasn't yet been done doesn't mean it can't happen for you. And maybe just because you haven't been able to manifest something yet doesn't mean you can't. A lot of other factors, are come in. There are a lot of very variable factors. All right, so all right, and here we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, this is that kick of inspiration, that little nudge, even. And look what I just said. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the High Priestess, right? Using your intuition, going with what you feel, maybe, and what you just deep down know can benefit you. But when you have the Moon and the High Priestess, this is a highly intuitive energy right here. And it's like having faith. She's wearing a cross, having faith in knowing what you know. I know what I know. I know I can make this work. I can succeed. All right. So this is again more sort of Pisces energy there. And you have the Devil, and we also have the Lovers. And we're going to get this Lovers. A little bit of, well, let's get some flower coverings here. If you haven't watched my channel, this is what I do when things are naked and I don't want to get in trouble. So let me cover that up. Okay, we'll just put little flowers there. Maybe a big flower there, big blossom. And then, yeah, oh, more. Okay, geesh. All right. So there's, let's cover that up. All right, so here we have Capricorn energy, and then we also have Gemini. So these are both about alignment, by the way. You'll notice in both you have the naked couple. In this card, they're not chained. In this card, they are. So this is this is a need to let go of that which does not serve you. Unhealthy attachments, like I said, self-limiting beliefs, addictions of any kind that are not serving you, okay? An addiction, too much of something is often toxic, right? No matter what it is. So with the Lovers card here, it's about aligning yourself with what you want, preparing yourself, okay? And in both cards they have their hand up. Here you're getting sort of a stop, right? Here you're getting sort of a like it's almost looking like this person is working some power, but in a positive way. They're blessing you, it looks like in this card. When you're in alignment, you're blessed, right? And you know, living your life purpose, right? Some of you want to know what your life purpose is too, and that's a question many of us ask, you know, how do you know? So that's something to explore. So this little bit of inspiration here coming in, it could be something you hear, it could be a message, it could be from a fire sign, um, but that's going to sort of prompt you to address things maybe that have been buried, the secrets, right? The things you've known deep down that maybe you don't want to address. Okay, so in order to really be in full alignment, we do have to let things go which do not serve us. These are both sixes, by the way, because you have a six here, and then you have the 15 on the devil, so that's 1 and 5 is 6. So again, 6 6. So that is like striking that balance, that harmony. Okay, let's see what else we have. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So here we go. New cycle. There's a new cycle here. I feel this reading throughout so far has told us all about the new, the new that's coming in. Bottom of the deck, Tower, and 10 of Wands. Okay, so a lot of people fear the Tower. When we want a fresh start, a Tower is actually a good thing. It could be that blast of energy, that new revelation. It could be, yeah, again, after the devil, you've got the Tower. And that actually is how it should be. That is the story of the Fool. Okay, we go from, and also I just want to point out, oh, there's so much good stuff here. All right. I do want to point out, like, times have changed. That overloaded, stressful time, it's coming to an end. You have two tens here. You have 10 10. And also, I think when I did the Libra one, they had 10 10 10. So tens, completions, new cycles starting, accomplishment. You've achieved something here. Okay, you're able to now put that sort of energy down and embrace, this alignment you're stepping into, or at least working towards. Again, it is tied to your destiny, it looks like, with the Wheel of Fortune here. And you do need to take control, though. Definitely make sure you realize this is, it's your life, that sort of thing. I think a lot of you were there, and I'm picking up on that. All right, so excuse me, foundations, if they're not right, let it crumble, right? That's if it's not that King of Pentacles security, and you're not super passionate about it with this Queen of Wands, right? Then maybe it does need to go. This could be a person, place, thing, situation, thought, anything. All right, so this whole reading is about, releasing what doesn't serve you in order to attract what you want, what's in your greatest highest good, making it happen. Some changes will need to happen in order to get you to your goals. And you have to, embrace your abilities and your potential. And you have to be your number one fan, really. And then what do we have? Oh, well, look at this. More fire energy. So much fire in Pentacles. So much, and also even a lot of moon energy here. So 6 of Wands. This is a success card. This is a victory. You'll note it's another 6. Okay. So again, with the harmony, this is yeah, being appreciated. They're riding into town here, and they've left their doubt behind, and that's how they got to this card. Okay, this is about releasing, okay, and then healing, so that you have room for greater things. All right, again, that decluttering, have it, it's decluttering your mind, body, soul, spirit, everything. Fresh new energy, fresh new lens, because yeah, perception is everything. All right, so, or a lot of it anyway, right? Okay, so let's see what else we have. I want to get more oracle cards for you. Divinity, card 46. So this is see the divine within yourself and others. Allow spirit to speak to you through all beings and experiences. Yeah, you never know when that opportunity is going to show up. This is about your creative power. This is the Nebula unicorn, by the way. And this is realizing that things are limitless. And I was getting that off this 6 of Wands too. There's limitless opportunities, resources, and potential. It's about, like, how do we get there, right? How do we get there? So maybe you're figuring out how you're going to get there. All right. Let's see. Divine abundance. Wow. So divinity and divine abundance. You were born to align with love's will, follow the Tao, and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. So again, feeling grateful for what you do have rather than always looking for the next thing. Because if we get good things and then we just go right on and look for the next better thing, we've kind of said to the universe, yeah, that's nice. And I wanted that, but now I want something else. It's kind of like I'm picturing the universe going, are you ever going to be happy? Like we keep giving you the things you're asking for, and that's never enough. You know, have fun with that. We're going to hold back now. No, just kidding. But it is. I do get the kind of energy from it. Like it's not good enough. If things are never good enough, or if you don't take the time to stop, pause, celebrate, it can kind of send that energy out that it's not good enough. This isn't good enough. I myself have had to work on that because I tend to just like go achieve, do what like this goal, this goal, this goal. It's awesome to have goals, to have your 5-year, 10-year plan or whatever, or even your monthly plan. I need both. I need it broken down day by day sometimes too. But then also it's good to have that King of Pentacles awareness here where, big picture stuff, ultimate stability, security. So, all right, let's move on. And what sort of, let's see. Oh, we're going to get a career card, some career cards here. Let's see. What else do we need to know about this prosperity reading here? Optimal money management. Yeah. So this is, oh, yeah. So this is, remember at the beginning, I was saying we can manifest it, but we want to be a magnet. We need to learn how to like take care of our wealth, our resources. Here we have optimal management of money or resources in general. You can always sub the word money for resources. Learn the art of optimal money management, equipping yourself with essential skills and strategies to effectively control and grow your financial resources. Taking care of what you have, you'll attract more of what you want, more of that same thing. If you show that you know how to, value yourself and your resources, then that's a much better oh my goodness. And that'll help you be a money magnet. I was talking about money magnet. Can you believe that? Out of all these cards, I've never read this card. So this is money magnet. Draw money in abundance towards you with magnetic energy and an open heart. Open to possibilities, right? Reset your money mindset. We were talking about that too. What sort of old patterns, thoughts, beliefs. So reset and transform your money mindset, releasing limiting beliefs and embracing a new perspective that empowers you to manifest financial abundance and success. Wow. You've got a lot of abundance and manifesting and money magnet, management, mindset, all the M's, right? All right. And what else do we have? Anything else? Anything else? Ooh, golden balloons, many choices. You have options. Even if you don't see them right now, get creative and look around. Pull a card for each option to see what's best. Okay, so, all right, let's see then. Why don't we do that right now? That came into the reading for some reason. So I'll pull some tarot cards. Okay, so, I can pull angel cards too, actually. Let's do that. All right, so many choices. You may have, let's say you have 3 choices. Just heard someone say I have 4. Hey, that's great, right? Better have more choices than none, right? So think of option A. Pause the video if you need to, and then draw a card. Option A for you. What is option A for you? Tune into it. Tune into your body too. How does it make you feel? What do we have? Option A for the viewer. At this time, the energy is saying, communicate clearly with option A. All right, so communicate clearly. Option B for the viewer, opportunity B, option B. What do we have for the viewer? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I just picked up true self by, okay, a mask doesn't conceal it, it reveals you. Show who you are by what you do with integrity. And then we have no. So like if it doesn't resonate, don't sign up for it. If it's really not feeling right, it isn't right. All right. You're getting a lot of messages about your intuition here too. And what else do we have? And again, I can't guarantee, that this is going to 100%. You have to use your own intuition, your skills, abilities, tuning into your body and all that. You know what's best for you in your situation. I'm reading for a lot of people. So, Here we go. But right now, in the near future for option 3 or C. All right, so in the near future, there's another card too that wants to come out, and it's a yes. So, I feel like they're all yeses. I feel like a no is usually I don't really, I don't know. I don't really let the word no stop me, unless it's like a law or something or whatever. Like if someone tells me no about them, I'm obviously going to listen. So like the whole no means no. Okay, yeah, it's yes, get that. But this whole you can turn a no into a yes with option B. All right, you can turn a no into a yes, but again, you need to communicate clearly with the universe your intentions. All right, what is it that you really want to destroy, create, transform, whatever it is? Okay, I don't know why I said destroy, but it's like really sometimes we need to have a tower moment. We need to let things fall, right, in order to create and transform and really grow and have that true fresh start. What else do we have? Okay, what do we need to surrender to? Let's see, what do we need to surrender to? Okay, I just saw this again, same deck. This card's coming towards me and it's blockage. So something may be in your way. What's in your way? Should we find out what's in your way? Let's use tarot. What's in your way, maybe? Oh, what's in your way? Oh, Eight of Cups. Okay, maybe fearing having to leave. Also the guilt, I feel, some of you, guilt of moving on. So, and also believing that you can. And again, right back to, remember I mentioned the Eight of Cups at the beginning of the reading, and I said the Eight of Cups, like there are mountains, sure, there's rockiness here. You've overcome some of that to get here, and now there may be more. But unless you see they're holding a wand, and that you had the Page of Wands, see how they've made a decision, they've chosen their wand because they're past the 2 and 3 of wands, right? Maybe they've seen some success or something with the 4. They've worked some things out. They've learned how to do things better with the 5. The 6 you had the success. The 7 of wands, it's like really sticking to it. And then you have the 8, and it's like, I'm going to let go of, this is a different suit, by the way, the cups, water energy. So it's moving on. You see the red cloak, that's connected to wisdom, cognition, that sort of thing too, even though it's cups. And it's again, the moon here. This cycle's ended, maybe something may have ended. Something is no longer serving you well. And even though you don't know what the future holds, you're willing to take a chance, it looks like, with this 8 of Cups here. And that's, again, turning a no into a yes. I don't consider no as what I was starting to say, as like if I'm driving down the road and I see no or a detour or something, that's not a full-on stop, right? Detour means, yeah, you keep going, but you change direction, right? It's not a dead end sign. All right. Anything else we need to know? Oh my goodness. So make sure you're seeing the opportunities. And also, yeah, make sure you're seeing the opportunities here with this Ace of Pentacles, and that when the right one comes along, you do take it. Mm-hmm. But it has, and it's going to, you're going to be, it looks like you're going to be sort of gifted almost like from the universe. Maybe this has already happened or it will happen, but in the near future. All right. What do we need to surrender to? What's getting in your way? What else is blockage getting in your way? Surrender to setting limits. Oh, it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. Well, that goes, it's interesting. Because what I just said was, for me, a no is like try a different way, try something else. But this is you setting limits with people. This is like you, again, I just mentioned the 7 of Wands. That's setting your healthy boundary. Practice, yeah, it's healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember no is a complete sentence. You don't need to tell somebody no because or da da da. No, no is no, and that's got to be good enough for some people, right? No is no. But when it comes to your success, and it's not a person telling you no when it comes to your future, I always look at like sometimes it is a hard no and there's nothing you can do about it. But if someone says you don't have the job, I'm not going to keep knocking on a door that closed in my face. I'm not going to do that. What I'm saying is maybe it wasn't this job, but so then I'm going to change and go a different direction maybe, right? I'm going to rethink. I'm going to come back to this 3 of Pentacles drawing board. What else do we have? Many of you are empaths. What do we have? Observe, don't absorb. Yeah, not taking on other people's drama and opinions as your own. Whoa, let's cover that up. Ooh. If you're taking on the stress of others, try observing the situation from a distance. This will increase your energy. I mentioned that earlier with your ideas, your with attracting prosperity, that sort of thing, your resources. Sometimes we need to do King of Pentacles. We need it all. We need the details. We need the plan. We need the King of Pentacles who can see the big picture. And we need that Queen of Wands who's going to take those action steps, who keeps that passion alive. Make sure whatever you're doing that you don't let the details and the blah, 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 and the things you don't like about it, like the business end of things, interfere with your talent. Or, make sure you're always coming back to why you're really doing this overall. Every job I've had, there are things that I don't like about it, right? But then there's that real reason, that fuel that keeps me going, why I'm actually there, right? And for some of us, once that fades, then it is time to move and do something else, right? If you have the means to do so. I want to get you Guardian Angel card too, and then we're going to get some very specific business advice for entrepreneurs. Self-criticism. This is, we, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. Observe the times when you leave critical thoughts about you and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. Again, observe, right? Not absorb. Just because a thought comes in your head doesn't make it a fact. You are a wondrous being of light, even if at times you think you're less than perfect. Remember that God in divine perfection exists in all things, whatever God is to you, right? In all things. Let's see, what do we have? Let's get that specific advice here. Giant deck here. All right. Oh, let's try this one. Oh my goodness. Can you believe this, viewer? 85 saying no. So you already had no. There's a lot about this, about getting no's. So I'm wondering, okay, and here's your other card. And then there's one more. I just heard Debbie and Diana. Morgan. There's also maybe like Moortown or something, or Morley is a town. Maybe that I'm picking up on. I just saw something about, I heard chimney sweep. Maybe it's time to clean house, literally, metaphorically. Time to get the sludge, make sure you have, like healthy air to breathe. That's coming in too. All right. Okay. So saying no. All right. These take a little bit to read. If you want more time, freedom, and energy, start saying no. Giving a yes may feel good, but it's also a hidden no to potential better opportunities. See how we had that yes on top of the no? All right. Be assertive in creating and enforcing your boundaries. You can't help others when your cup is empty. When asked, pause and check in with yourself before responding. Do you have the energy for this, right? I mean, that happens to me as an empath, intuitive, healing arts professional. I get friends who seem to contact me when they need healing, when they need something. So I have to always ask myself, like, am I comfortable with this? Is this a boundary kind of crossing thing? I mean, where do you draw the line? You have to be super clear. And I'm actually still learning that, because honestly, it's like, well, I have this gift, I want to help everyone for free. No. Energy is money, money's energy. We have to be okay realizing our value, and that the services we're offering, even though they're a gift, they're valuable. So we do need to charge even our friends. Okay. That's a message specific for some of you. All right. I just heard Catalina. All right. What are you doing now that is generating poor results or needs improving? Are you giving away your services for free? For some of you, I don't know. What could you be doing instead? Are there any activities that aren't fruitful, but you're merely doing out of habit to avoid disappointing others? Exactly. Or to achieve a certain self-identity? Do you want to be that hero or martyr? It's all about perspective. Organizational structure number 100. I like seeing that 100. Ooh, and then you have 22. Structure is not just a means to a solution. It's also a principle and a passion. Oh, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, right from the very beginning here. That's Marcel Breuer, who is an architect. Creativity thrives in chaos, but success delights in structure. A system can only run smoothly as long as each component has a well-defined task. Establish a clear sense of rules, roles, and responsibilities. That's going to help you increase your efficiency and your productivity. Okay. And this is a time when we should ask ourselves, is the structure, does it really make sense? Would it make sense to someone who is just learning about our business? Get your elevator pitch down. What do you do in 60 seconds or less? What is it that you offer, and add why? What can people benefit from? Who reports to who? How is authority distributed? How are activities coordinated? A lot of you work for yourselves, and you may not have a staff even. You might be a sole proprietor. And this is going to be, what type of business structure plan does best suit you? And I'm going to say, think about your ideal client. Who's your ideal client? Come up with that in your mind. And then you'll know how to market better, I guess. I'm not a business expert or anything. Early traction, card 22. Do things that don't scale. Paul Graham, Why Combinator? Why Combinator? Okay. There are certainly things you can do while a product is being developed or as a stepping stone to get it to a more sustainable state. Often it's necessary and can give you early feedback. You can test things out, send out polls, surveys, ask your clients to give you, maybe your friends, maybe you're only working with friends right now or something, ask for feedback, constructive criticism from people you trust, not just people who are going to tell you great job, or the person in your family who's always going to say, well, you should do this, and not really think about you as a person. Okay, so how can you go above and beyond to spoil customers? What's your little special thing that you do? What's your signature, if you will? Okay, that's not on the card this week. What is it that makes you and your website stand out, or your business space even? Is it comfortable? Is it inviting? All that stuff. Does it represent who you are? Can you start in a way that doesn't scale using manual labor or existing tools? So yeah, which parts can you do yourself? All right. And there's more to that probably too, but we're going to move on. Okay. So just keeping things, not getting discouraged by the overall picture, but doing it so that, again, you don't lose track of that passion, and build on your early traction, build on your momentum. What's doing well, replicate it. Okay. Let's get an animal card. Scarab. That always reminds me of Phoenix rising from the ashes. 55 is change. Oh, you get one more. Came right out at me. So I have chaos magic. Soul star chakra. That's going to be above your crown. That's what connects you to the divine. All right. So what appears to be falling apart is actually falling into place. Remember the tower. New life emerges from seeming chaos. Trust in divine order and timing. I'm hearing get organized. A lot of you getting organized, right? And also Beetlejuice. Okay. 23, another 5. So you have 55 change. This is the crane. This is about filtering perception. This is your solar plexus chakra. This is about what you see in the world around you mirrors your perception of yourself. The internal becomes the external, okay? And sometimes we allow ourselves to absorb the external as internal. That's hard because I know I'm an empath. I get it. But this is about not projecting fear in your life, right? Not projecting that out, projecting out, what you want to attract, basically, right? So again, back to the whole law of attraction stuff. What else do we have? We have the wishing tree. My wishes grow big like a tree. And every tree starts from that little seed, right? And then we have, I'm a good leader, the crown. So this, again, crown chakra stuff. Well, we had soul star, which is above the crown. And then we have paper airplane. I'm free to make my wishes come true. You are. You have the freedom to be yourself and to create it if it doesn't exist. And even if a million people are doing it, a million people have channels here or whatever, so what? How are you gonna make yours different? Don't be put down, run down, or dissuaded or scared by the competition. Maybe learn from the competition. Ooh, property. This keeps coming up this month in November. A property purchase or sale for many, but heed security concerns in any transaction. Yeah, this keeps coming up. Oh, and that reminds me, I've been getting this in for a while now. December 4th or 4. So I don't know if it's 4 weeks, 4 days, 4 months, or involves the number 4 in some way. If it's pertaining to like worldwide events, maybe, or in this country even, or what. But I'm getting something about December 4th too as a possible something. I don't know what's going on in astrology or anything at that particular time, but there's something about December 4th that has my attention. Okay. It's got my attention. I'm not exactly sure. I'm still trying to figure out what it means. And I find the best way to figure it out is to not try. So it's going to come in when it's going to come in if I have more pieces to the puzzle. Sunshine. The sun is shining on you, career and business growth, fabulous communication and relationships. Yep, great time for communication. Also, again, great time for the communication with the universe. And you have wisdom. You do have wisdom. To focus on the past is to lose the future. Heed advice from an older person, which will allow you to move on. It doesn't have to be older. It could just be, because like you can have wisdom at age 22. You can have wisdom at any age, right? And just because you're 78 doesn't mean you have a wisdom. You know, I mean, it could just, so it's one of those things where honestly, age doesn't really matter. Yes, it's true though, that once you hit like 40 or whatever, it's like the new 30, or whatever it is. I don't know. I never know how old people are. I don't really care about that. So, but yes, there is something to be said about experience, but it's not just time and experience that's relevant to how something is, or if you gather wisdom, or if something's good at not or not. You know, I taught school for a certain amount of time. Just because I was in schools for 20 something years or 20 years, whatever, doesn't mean that I am better than somebody who has only taught for a year, but I may have some wisdom just because I have that experience. However, it is what we do with the experience. So I've known some teachers who were really set in their ways for the last 20 years of their career, and that did not serve people. So it's like, again, being open to change, being flexible with what you're being offered, and, trying new things and staying inspired. So again, wisdom can come in all shapes, sizes, and ages. Okay. All right. I hope that made sense. Just because someone's been doing something longer doesn't mean, like living life, doesn't mean that, they're the expert and you're not, simply because of age or numbers, right? Whoa. I believe we all have our own wisdom, really. 777, sign of divine guidance, connecting with your spiritual guides. Yes. Very nice. I think I'm going to leave it there. I don't think that there's anything else that is coming out at this time for you. I'm going to look it over though and see. I do want to get you an angel card. And this is Archangel or Angel Verkiel. This is the angel of lifestyle and affection. Card 36, Leo energy. This is sun energy. This is about generosity. Again, just coming up. Joy, pleasure, optimism, vitality. Oh, you had that with the sun card, right? Totally sun, sun, sun. This is heart-centered fulfillment. Maybe you need to take time away, right? That's on here too. The month of July, or citrine, could be important to you. Citrine's a great business stone. It's a merchant stone. And so I inspire joy and I support off. Wait, this is what the angel says. I inspire joy and I support time off in order to live a vibrant, fulfilling, and pleasant life. It is okay to pamper yourself. It's okay to pamper yourself. All right, that's what I have for you. Please like, share, comment, leave a something, comment. I'd appreciate it. It'd be a nice way to give back. And I actually am open for personal readings for the time being. I don't know how long that'll last, but you can go to www.schoolhouseintuitive.com. I created a web page specifically for personal readings from YouTube viewers. Okay, so it's not like the grandest website, but I think it's good for its purpose. Okay, so I believe in it. All right, thank you so much, and have a wonderful December.